I just woke up. Well, actually, I didn't just woke up. Like, I've been saying that to every single reading. Now it's like coming towards like 11, 12-ish. But yeah, I have been just plowing through every zodiac reading. I also doing private readings for people. My aim is to get all the zodiacs done today. I do have a collective reading I want to put out today, but I also want to do a pick a card. I haven't made a subliminal in a while, but that's because I usually do ones upon request or if I feel the urge to make one. I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's been supporting my music. I have another channel called Awkward Confidence where I post my music. It's on Spotify as well. It would mean the absolute fucking world to me if you guys could check out my music. And feel free to follow me on Instagram and on TikTok. The description details are there in the comments and in the description. And yeah, I do personal readings. So if you want one, let me know. Okay, so this may or may not resonate. I always say that before every single reading because sometimes people just can't really tell. They feel like if it doesn't resonate with their life, then I'm not a good reader. But newsflash, it will resonate with some people and it won't resonate with others. And sometimes my readings may resonate with you and sometimes they don't. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay? I try to stay away from love. Like, I don't want to make it about love, but if love pops up, then love pops up. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm keeping it general. So what's going on with Sagittarius? Those who watch me who are Sagittarius, what's going on with Sagittarius? What's going on? Okay. We have in a year, we have pride, we have ego. I'm a Sagittarius and it's hilarious. I made a song called Sagittarius. We have children, we have I'm hurt, and we have in a week. We have insecurity and jealousy next to each other. Insecurity and jealousy go hand in hand, but I just find it so ironic that they're next to each other in the pile. I stay optimistic, like why so serious? I'm the travel icon of the zodiac. I carry all my opinions in my tiny pack. And if you're asking for commitment, I'm too ill for that. That's basically my song called Sagittarius. Don't listen to it because it's not like a serious song. Like I just made it out of boredom. Anyways, okay, this is a very, very specific message and it may not resonate with everyone. So if this beginning part of the reading doesn't resonate, then, you know, feel free to watch it more because the later on messages may. But I feel like for some of you, if you're not wanting children, in a year's time, some of you may have kids. You may end up getting pregnant or getting someone pregnant in a year's time because we do have in a year in children. So, you know, that's just a side message. But I'm getting, for some of you, you could have been dealing with someone who was very prideful, insecure. They could come off like a covert narcissist, someone who's all up in their ego. And that stems from the fact that they are just insecure and they are jealous. Some of you have been working hard, playing hard, just really just focusing on what you're trying to achieve. And you have people feeling jealous and insecure. It could even be a lover, not just friends and fans and people, but I feel like you're attracting a lot of people who are jealous of you and they may act a bit shady and acting a bit different towards you. And that's because of their own insecurities. Their insecurities is what's making them jealous. And this person may have gone through some shit that have made them prideful, but it's hurt them. They're hurt. They may not show that they're hurt. They may hide it due to pride. Because it's all about ego, but you're going to get clarity as to why this person's been acting different towards you lately, and it does stem from their own self-esteem. Could be even childish. But for others of you, if you're not dealing with anyone, maybe you're just dealing with people around you who have this energy, or, you know, for a small percentage of you, this could just be you. Like maybe you're the one acting very egotistical and insecure. But I don't think that is, because people who watch my channel, I don't think you guys act that way. And I'm not just buttering you up. I genuinely feel like if you're attracted to my channel, I don't think you have that sort of energy in you. So I'm getting as other people. Not that I'm trying to avoid accountability, but I just feel like my subscribers, you guys don't really play about that. I just feel like that's just not in your, it's not in your way of behaving. So I do feel like even Sagittarius as a sign, like they're not really usually like that. But yeah, I feel like people have been acting different towards you due to their own insecurities and their own jealousy and their ego, whether it be a lover, a friend, people at work. But a side message is some of you may be having children in a year's time. So if that's not the plan, then I guess that's not the plan. Or for some of you, you may want children and you may feel like, will I even have a child? Or if I have another child, you're going to have another child in a year's time, okay? Or within a year's time. But yeah, don't be so taking things so seriously with people who are very insecure, because I feel like they have their own issues and they're projecting that onto you. So the best thing to deal with those people is create some distance. You can try your best to talk about it and open up a dialogue and be like, hey, like, what's up? What's going on? I've noticed you've been feeling some type of way. If they don't want to open up, they don't want to accept accountability, that's fine. You just keep it pushing, keep it moving. But yeah, evil eye in that, like, is no joke, it's real. So protect yourself. Protect yourself, Sagittarius, okay? What's going on in Sagittarius' life in September? What's going on in Sagittarius' life in September? Okay, we have the 9 of Cups. We have the 3 of Wands. Let's pull out another card. We have the 8 of Cups. I feel like you guys are in this energy of, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. Like, you guys are very mature. You're too blessed to be stressed. Like, you're in this energy of like, I don't have time to deal with people who are childish and not on my level. Like, you're just not about the shits, honestly. With this Hermit card, and this Queen of Cups, and the 4 of Wands, and then we have the 9 of Wands. I'm getting you guys are cutting out what no longer serves you. This is a very reoccurring theme for most of the zodiacs, if I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like you are coming towards a place where you're winning on your own, like without the help of anybody. You are getting to a place in your life where you have been stable, you are working hard, you're investing in yourself, and it's paying off. And I feel like you had to do this alone. Like, some people were not happy for you because, some people are insecure. They don't really know how to be happy for people. They want everyone to be like, I feel like you outgrew a lot of people and they feel some type of way. Some of you could have moved and relocated and just decided to fix your life. And people from the past are in their feels about it, But you don't really have to explain yourself to anyone, respectfully. Like, I feel like this Hermit card and this 8 of Cups is like, you tried to find your path. You just, for so long, you could have been lost in your life. You could have been just keeping to yourself, not knowing where you stand, and you just got tired of being surrounded with childish people, insecure people. You relocated, you changed, or you did something where you separated yourself from other people who just were refusing to grow and elevate. So you decided to do it on your own. The Hermit is like, being on your own and finding wisdom on it, but it's also being content with being on your own. Like, you need to be on your own to find your path. Some of you could have been very lost in the past, like not knowing what to do in life. But I feel like you guys took some time out to yourself. You guys are a very independent sign, and you guys love to travel a lot and just be one with yourself. But I do feel like upon embarking this journey, you've learned to find a newfound love within yourself. Queen of Cups. Some of you could have been really hurt by a lot of people in your past, and it caused you to walk away from situations and things that no longer served you or were unfulfilling or were just not helping you grow. So when you took this journey on your own, you decided to find yourself and you started to love yourself and heal. It's like you started to feel like, now I'm selective with who I give my time and energy to, but you found a new love of being on your own and just loving yourself, healing yourself, opening up your heart chakra. But now I feel like that is what's causing you to have a win. I feel like you've created some sort of stability for yourself. You may have got a new home, or you're going to get a new home. You're going to be more stable and more fruitful in your life. You're getting your wishes fulfilled. And I feel like that's what's going to attract a new relationship as well. Not gold digger energy, but like, you're attracting new love because of how much love you have for yourself. You're focused so much on yourself, and you're going to get your wishes fulfilled. But I feel like people feel some type of way about it. I feel like you're going to be very defensive towards people who are dodgy. Like, you're going to be using your intuition. You may get offers from people. People may want to offer you something stable, but that's only because of what you have. And I feel like you're going to be following your intuition because you can't really trust anyone and everyone, especially from the past, because we do have the Judgment, and the Judgment is all about second chances. I say that you should go towards new people, but just use your discernment, use your intuition, because anyone from the past is coming back because you've done the work on yourself, and they want a piece of it. you know. But I feel like you're smart enough, Sagittarius. You're going to be picking up on really who has your back and who is actually meant to be in your life. And I feel like you're not going to give people from the past a chance, or at least that's what the message is saying. You shouldn't. Okay. What does Sagittarius need to know for September? What does Sagittarius need to know for September? That's the same cards. What does Sagittarius need to know for September? Okay, here's different cards. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands. You guys are hilarious. Can I just say that? You guys are so hilarious. And the reason why I'm saying that is because again, you're just ghosting people. Like anyone who gives you very like uncomfortable vibes or competitive vibes, or people may think, oh, you think you're better than me, Sagittarius? You're just like, peace, I ain't with the shits. I'm not even gonna argue with you. Like you don't even try to explain yourself to people, like, because you feel like people should just be grown enough to understand you. You know, like it's very crystal clear. You're just in your own lane, minding your own business, working hard on your shit, and then, you know, some people just want to make things a one-sided competition with you. So then you're like, all right, cool, I'm out, you know? For a small percentage of you, you could discover that if you're in a connection with someone, you could discover that there's a third party. And instead of confronting your person, because I feel like you're going to get evidence for it, instead of confronting your person, you're just going to ghost them. You're just going to block and just move on with your life. I feel like you just don't have time for the bullshit, to be honest with you. You're cutting out what no longer serves you. Because we have the Ten of Wands and the Four of Swords. So this is like, you have a lot of responsibility. You have a lot of burdens. You are working your ass off. You are grinding. So you haven't got time for bullshit. You're a work hard, play hard type of energy at this moment. It's like, you're booked and busy. You're traveling here and there. Like you got shit to be done. You don't have time to deal with people's pathetic insecurities or games or cheating or whatever. It's like, you don't have time for that. So with this Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, for some of you could even ghost a working place where you found a better job, so you're just gonna straight up leave. You're gonna hand them your notice and be like, bye bitch, you know. But I feel like for some of you, a small percentage of you, someone could be cheating and you find out information. Instead of confronting them, you're just gonna cut your losses and be like, oh, it is what it is, and you're just gonna ghost them. Or something's just gonna get found out. This could also be gossip at the workplace. You could be finding out people are talking about you, but then you just don't give a shit. Or you find out and you don't give a shit. But others of you, this could literally be people having a competition with you, thinking, maybe if I step on Sagittarius, or maybe if I sabotage Sagittarius and send them evil eye, like, you know, maybe things won't work out. You're going to find out stuff. Some people think that you think that you're better than them, even if that's not the case. So I feel like you're just ghosting shit. It's just like, oh, too bad, so sad. You're more focused on yourself. But the Knight of Wands, you guys are booked and busy. This is your card. You are booked and you are busy. You don't have the time. It's like, I don't give a shit. I really don't have the time. You know, it's kind of just like, you're booked and busy, on to the next. You guys may hop from job to job. You may be at a workplace that, you know, is not satisfying, or there's too much gossip, or there's too much issues, and you're just like, who has fucking time for that? I don't. So you're just on your grown shit, okay? We have the Ten of Cups and the King of Pentacles. You guys are attracting love, and this doesn't have to be a man. If you're a man, you could be attracting a woman who's in this male energy, or this masculine energy, I mean. And they are stable, they are grounded. You know, the majority of people who watch my readings are usually male. Female. What's wrong with me? They are usually female, so that's probably why I refer to it in that way. But, you know, I don't mean any disrespect to you male watchers. But yeah, I feel like with this King of Pentacles, you're attracting someone stable, someone grounded, someone who also has their shit together. I just want to keep it real with you, Sagittarius. Whoever you end up with, just know this person is stable. You'll meet them when they're already stable. They already have their shit together. They don't come with any baggage. They don't come with emotional baggage. They don't come with wishy-washy energy. They are coming stable. They have their shit. Okay? And with this Ten of Cups, you're going to be really happy with this person. You could end up marrying this person, an earth sign. This person's traditional. Like, even if you have your own money, you have your own bag. It's like they will pay for each and every little thing because they feel like it's my job to provide. Even if you can provide for yourself, the money you make, you make it for wherever you live, where you stay at, for yourself, for your beauty. You may pay to get your nails done, your hair done, get whatever done. And the person that's coming into your life is, they're going to offer you so much. They're going to offer you so much love, so much care, you know, and you won't even have to worry about, you know, who gets the bill, you know. They're happy to take on that burden. Okay, so can I have a 10 cross spread for Sagittarius? Okay, we have the Two of Wands. We have the Empress. Ooh, this reading reminds me so much of my mom, because she's a Sagittarius and she's very independent. We have the Emperor. Ooh, Emperor and the Empress. Okay, I think that should go here. Ooh, child. Be careful that we're not attracting someone who's a bit controlling, but someone who's very traditional. Okay, we have the Strength card, we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Five of Wands, we have the Wheel of Fortune. That's you guys' card. We have the Six of Wands, we have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Tower card, and we have the World card. This is you guys again. You guys are dominating. You guys are winning. I'm so happy for you guys. I hope this reading resonates with my mom, because she's a Sagittarius. She doesn't watch these readings. Sometimes she does. Maybe she does. I don't know. She's Catholic, so she doesn't really support this kind of stuff. But regardless, I hope this resonates with her, because it seems like a good message. With Emperor and Empress, I feel like you're attracting a soulmate who is on your same level, someone with the same morals, same values, same money, same grind, same everything. You guys are a perfect match, because you are in your Empress energy, and I feel like you're attracting an Emperor, or vice versa. Flip it. If you're an Emperor, you're attracting an Empress. You're attracting a perfect vibrational match, because you've just stayed single. For some of you, you could have been single for a very long time. Like, you've just been like focused on yourself. You haven't really put yourself out there. Not because you can't get it. Like, don't get it twisted. You attract people, but maybe you just haven't been in the energy of wanting something stable with anyone right now, which is fine. We have the Two of Wands, and this is all about your obstacles. You may feel like, okay, God has blessed me with a lot of things, so alhamdulillah for that. Praise be to God. But like, what path do I take when it comes to my love life? What path do I take when it comes to career? What path do I take? I feel like I've accumulated a lot, but which direction should I go in next? Like, you guys could be trying to think of, what other goals do you need to set for yourself? Where do you want your life to be at? Because people forget that this is our life, and you can make whatever you want out of your life. You know, you don't have to, you know, stop here, stop there. Like, you can make so much of what you ever want to do in your life. It's your life. Especially if you're someone who lives in the West. It's like, we have so many opportunities granted to us, and I think it's so easy to get caught up in a victim mentality. But, you know, with me, I'm born in London, the UK, but I'm born to immigrant parents. And with immigrants, especially if you're African immigrant parents, they don't come to another country just to sit and do nothing. They come to the country, they hustle, they grind, they get education, they get degrees, masters, PhD, whatever it may be. They work hard, and they expect their children to also take advantage of the opportunities handed to them. And they instill that in us. So that's why a lot of us do go ahead. But then there's some people who, of course, they go the wrong way, you know, and they just decide to not do anything, and they want to victimize themselves so much. I'm not saying racism doesn't exist. Okay, this is becoming a social issue. I'm not saying there isn't racism, there isn't injustice here and there. There is, okay? But I do believe that we are a lot more privileged than certain other people in other countries and in other situations. So make use of your privilege. If you have privilege, make use of it, you know? But yeah. In the past, you may have had to be strong in situations that were designed to break you, but they only made you stronger. And some of you, I'm just getting an energy that some of you have been very single and you haven't really been bothered about it. It's like you're just more focused on money and abundance and what makes you happy, what brings you peace. And I feel like what you subconsciously need to know is that, you know, you are accumulating wealth, and the person coming towards you is going to also be very wealthy, but it's just going to take a long time, because you guys are perfectionists. You want your life to go a certain way, so it's like you're putting in the work, but it's going to take some time for it to be seen. But it's happening. It's definitely for you. I feel like subconsciously you want the wheel to turn in your favor. You want blessings to go your way. You want your life to go exactly the way you've planned it. You may have a certain plan, and you want to follow that plan through. I do feel like there's going to be conflict happening. It doesn't have to mean an argument with someone specific, but I feel like a lot of people are going to be either fighting for your attention or treating you as if you're in a one-sided competition, even though you don't even probably give anyone the time of day for them to even feel like you're in competition with them. But I do feel like if you're in a certain position at the workforce, some people may be competing for a certain position with you. So be wary of that. I feel like a lot of you are very blessed when it comes to the areas of abundance. Like you have a way of just accumulating wealth or finding a job easily, or you just nail every job interview very well, which is really good. The strength here is success is headed your way. You're getting also a lot of suitors. A lot of people are interested in you. There's just something about you being in your Empress energy, and I love that for you. Okay, people are seeing you as abundant, even if you don't feel abundant. You may be a Sagittarius where you have money, you have enough funds to have anything you want, but it's like you don't see yourself as rich. You feel like, oh, I'm just stable and that's about it. And you may even be frugal unnecessarily, but people see you as you have your bag. People see you as you have your shit. You've got money and you're very stable, and people want to partner up with you. They can tell that you're not a gold digger, you're not an opportunist when it comes to using people because you have so much of your own abundance. I feel like what you're trying to avoid is like a tower. You're trying to avoid anything crumbling down, anything that could possibly go wrong with finances. So you're trying your best to just work, 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 work. But what you don't realize is like there's going to be a shift, an alignment in there's something in your life that's going to lead you to a much better standing, and even better standing than where you're at if you feel like life is basically the same. The outcome is the world. So I do feel like you guys are going to be traveling, you're going to be relocating and moving at some point. It doesn't have to be for September, but you're going to be making use of your coins, and you're going to be moving something, either jobs, travel, relationship, or just a mindset. There's something that's going to be a big change, but it involves culturally getting to adapt to something. So it could literally be a literal move. But I do feel like people are going to be admiring. You're going to have the recognition that you deserve, which is really good. Really, really good. And God is, if you've been praying, God is taking notice of your prayers. That's why He's preparing you for a big shift. What advice do you have for Sagittarius? We have this situation will improve. You may be feeling like I've been doing the same thing for years now. Sometimes I want a difference. Maybe I want a relationship now. Maybe I want just a vast improvement. Some of you want to buy a home. But I do feel like the situation will improve. You're going to get your dreams fulfilled. We have within the next few weeks. Something is happening in the next few weeks, or maybe just an improvement in your life overall will be happening in the next few weeks. If you've been wondering if you should purchase a house or if you should make a big move or a grand decision, now is not the right time. It will be the right time maybe in the next few weeks, but just not right now, because we do have not the right time. Or maybe that's pertaining to love. Maybe you feel like, oh, I would like to settle down with someone, but right now is not the right time. But it will happen soon because we have success. So I feel like this is more like an abundant reading. This is different because most of the zodiacs have been focusing on love for so long, but I feel like you guys are going to be focusing more on like your money, your bag. What advice do you have for Sagittarius? We have deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. I feel like you guys need to focus more on healing. You guys may not even be aware that you have anything to heal. You may just be like, yeah, I'm good. Like, I've been working hard. I've been enjoying my money. I've just been living my life. Like, to be honest, I'm good. Like, I'm feeling great. Like, but then when you get into a relationship, or sometimes when you finish work and you think and reflect, you're like, I have money, but I wish I had money to share someone with, or maybe I want children, or maybe I wish I was surrounded with more people. I wish I was doing more at this current time. So there is something that does need to heal, whether you acknowledge it consciously or subconsciously. And I feel like the next relationship you get into, these things will be highlighted, these things will be healed. Some of you could be very independent, but it could have stemmed from in the past having to always do things on your own. You could have had partnerships with people relationships, marriages with people where your partner didn't do anything to help you. They just let you do all the heavy lifting, and it made you feel like you were unworthy of being taken care of. It made you feel like you had to do everything. So as a result, some of you could be life path number 6, where you give. You know how to give to other people, but you don't feel like it's ever given to you equally. So it's made you feel very independent and feel like you don't actually need anyone and you should just be on your own. It could be really hurtful when you sit and think about the negative side of things. You guys are Sagittarius, you guys are known to be optimists, but sometimes it could be really sad to sit and think about all the shit you've gone through and how you had to be independent. It's not even that you chose to be. It's like you like having your own stability, but it's like it's mostly stemmed from the fact that no one has actually cared enough to take care of you, and you felt like you couldn't rely on anyone, especially if you're a female. And knowing that can sometimes feel painful, where you're working hard, you have things, but you don't have the partnership or the kids or the full support or the full everything, you know. And it makes you think like of the past, like, oh, it would have been nice, you know, to share this with someone. Okay. We also have forge, don't follow, pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. Yeah, I feel like you guys are natural born leaders. I feel like you're sick and tired. Some of you could be sick and tired of working for people and you just want to do a business. If that is the case, I would highly recommend stay in your job and do your side hustle on the side. When it picks up, then you can quit the job that you don't like. Okay. But yeah, you're being encouraged to pave a new path. So some of you may be guided to start a new business. We have Whale on Okra Eldest. Share your song, frequency of sound, dive in deep. This is all about expression and going in depth. Some of you may be guided to take therapy, because when I see this as expression, and diving deep is more like trauma, wounds, you know, getting in touch with what has gone wrong in your life. I feel like you guys may be guided to have some therapy sessions, especially when you get into a new connection, maybe some counseling, because I feel like you guys suffered but never really got to speak about it, never really got to feel the pain, never really got to, like, you guys just got hurt, you kept it moving and just focused on yourself, but you never really got to sit down and reflect, okay, and cry. We have inner earth, you'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings. So I feel like if you've been feeling like you've been suffering emotionally, and it may not even be anything happening in your life, like your life may be swell, it may be going great, but sometimes you may reflect and think about all the shit you've gone through and what you've had to put up with, and it may make you sad here and there. Any advice you have for Sagittarius? That's way too many cards. Well, there's 4. We'll take it. We have create. Yeah, I'm being guided that some of you guys need to be more in your creative energy. I'm getting some of you could be starting new ways of cooking, or a business adventure, or a side hustle. You guys are being encouraged to like start like a business on the side. Don't leave your job, but just do something creative on the side that makes you unwind. If you feel like you have too much time on your hands after work, you're being encouraged to do something creative or try new hobbies. We have detox. I feel like some of you do need to work out more, like go out and go to the gym, exercise, or change your diet, something that you need to detox, or a way of lifestyle. If you eat a lot of oily foods, you're being encouraged to eat healthier and eat pasta. Are really gifted at something, but not many people may know it. So you're being advised to come out more with this gift. So say, for example, if you need to make content online, you're being encouraged to make it, because you're going to earn a lot of abundance from this, because we do have 62 and that rounds to 8, which is about abundance, and 6 is a number of reciprocity and balance. And life path number 6, people tend to share a lot, they give a lot. And then 2 is a number of partnerships. So I feel like you can start a business with somebody. You could end up doing something with somebody. But we also have give yourself the best. And you guys deserve it. I feel like you guys have high standards for yourself. And I don't blame you. It's like, why wouldn't you? You've worked your ass off. It's okay to have high standards. So yeah, this is a card reminding you that you should give yourself the best. And we have changed the scenery at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you guys could be moving house, relocating. We're just trying a new job, trying new ways of going about life. Okay, let's find out your love advice. What's the love advice for Sagittarius? Ooh, we have worth waiting for. So I do feel like you're not going to die single. Some of you may think, am I going to die single? Am I really going to be on my own? Like, it's like you guys are independent, but come on. It's not like you want to die on your own. You want if you have kids, you want your kids to just not visit you. Like, I don't feel like you're you're okay being independent because that's just who you are, but it's not like you want to be independent. It's not like you want to be on your own. And I feel like you're gonna find the love of your life, but it's divine timing's at play. It's not gonna happen anytime soon. But it's gonna be with someone new, no one from the past. You're gonna have a new love, and this person's gonna be your each and everything. We have to keep an open mind because your soulmate may differ from your usual type, but they're definitely going to be stable. That's for damn sure. They're definitely going to have their money up, but they may be different race to you. They may be different culture to you, because race and culture are two different things. There may be a different religion to you, but there's something different about the expectations. Okay. And we have separation. So I feel like you may meet this person online, or there's going to be a lot of breaks between the both of you. Separation. You may meet this person after a period of separation, or they have been separated from someone. But I do feel like there's going to be a lot of space because you're going to be so busy. But this person is going to understand, okay? That's what I'm getting for you, Sagittarius. I hope that resonated. And if it didn't, then oh well.